Today I am going to review another autobiography, and this book is recommended by the people I personally admire. The book gives you a life lesson that it's never too late to bring your life on track and redefine its purpose. It gives a life example that you can get the best out of yourself even in the worst of times. It shares a life story that it's not the looks, rather knowledge and wisdom that inspires others. And the book is called Malcolm X, an American who transformed himself from a nobody to one of the most influential men walk the earth. Born in 1925, Malcolm faced a tough childhood because of racism and poverty in the community. He was only 6 when his father was murdered by the whites, probably for being a supporter of black nationalist leader Marcus Garvey. His mother was left with 4 sons and a daughter to feed. The exposure to tough times affected her mentally, and she was hospitalized, where she stayed for 20 years till the time she expired. Expectedly, Malcolm did not finish his school because there was nobody to pay for it. He started doing odd jobs, from being a shoe shiner in a ballroom in Boston to eventually becoming a drug dealer in the city. He was always high and had no clue what to do with his life. And in one of the encounters with police, he was arrested and was imprisoned for 7 years. Probably this is how his life was supposed to end. But one day, his younger brother Reginald visited him in the prison and told him about the religion of Islam and suggested him to read about it. Later in his life, Malcolm would often say that he did his school in his streets and did his master's in the prison. When he was in prison, he got so fond of reading that he would read even with minimum light available in the prison cell. He would read about religion, about history, about any other subject he found interesting. The books that he read in the prison and liked, some of those books I'm going to mention in the description section and probably on the screen as well. Eventually, he embraced Islam. When Malcolm was released from prison, he started preaching Islam and became a supporter of Muslim leader Elijah Muhammad. But there was a basic problem. Elijah claimed himself to be a messenger of Islam, which is against the basic concept of Islam that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last messenger. But since Islam gave him a second life, he did not question Elijah and provided his services for 12 years. And he became a minister of Islam in the United States and was titled Malcolm X. A time came that he became so popular that it started intimidating Elijah, and then he decided to get rid of him one way or the another. And a time came that he was suspended for giving a prohibited remark. However, he continued preaching Islam even after leaving Elijah. This book is a great source of motivation. Malcolm X did not finish high school, but participated in high-profile debates and would win them. He did not go to university, but was invited as a speaker in the universities like Harvard and Oxford. I strongly recommend every one of you to read it and get inspired. It's an important book, especially for those who are confused or lost in their lives and believe that they cannot change their lives for good. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the review. See you in the next video.